Straight.
We're all good. Everything.
You guys are good out there? You guys are straight? Alright. Cool.
We don't even have to cut. We just have it.
Alright, Gary V style. Oh yeah, another thing I didn't mention in last week's episode. Part of the StockX, sponsored by StockX. This show is sponsored only by StockX and Degeneration X from WW. No, they have a shoe donated by Gary V.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, did you notice that?
That's pretty interesting.
That's pretty tight, huh?
Yeah,
some whack ass shoes, but still. Shout out
yeah, what the hell? Come on, Gary. Just send the cash. Don't embarrass yourself.
Yeah.
The Gary VK Swiss, all browns.
Yeah, I was like,
what? Should have just copped some Jordans and sent them.
Yeah.
Or signed some Yeezys and like sent those in. Because he has a sneaker deal somehow.
Does he?
Yeah.
I didn't even know.
With K Swiss or some shit.
It's crazy.
But anyways.
That's crazy. Shout out Gary V. Shout out D-Rock. We need a little D-Rock here.
Yo, D-Ro.
Anyways, you guys, what's good? We're joined today by a very special guest. His name is Blood and Seaman. First name Blood, last name Seaman. And he is a Supreme skateboard deck. So we're trying to flex a little bit on this episode. Is that cool with you guys?
Trying to add a little bit of props. We got the little Yeezy boxes, you know what I'm saying? Feel a little set design.
Wait, damn, we have a crazy pair actually. You guys are damn. We might not have.
We're not giving away.
Yeah, we're not giving away
Don't get
shit.
your hopes up.
Yeah, we're
Smart
actually
retirement.
hiding this shit. We're not giving it away. We're trying to keep this low key. But these are a pair of dead stock turtle doves.
Yeah. Don't tell them our address.
Yeah.
Turtle doves.
Yeah. It's crazy as fuck, man. That's the craziest shoe we probably have, huh?
They're gonna be like, are these assholes gonna show them? They're probably gonna wait all the show. Like, I know
You
you're
guys
gonna
have seen turtle doves. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll
So
see.
if you want to see what turtle doves look like, just go to YouTube right now and search turtle dove on feet. We're not gonna open it. All right, cool.
All right. So week 2, weekly
Week 2.
hype.
What shoes do we
Episode
have
2.
on feet? What shoes do we have on feet for episode 2? Let's show off our kicks this time.
Mine's are a little dusty, but got the Alpha Bounces.
Cool.
This was one of my favorite sneakers. Like for $100 shoe, I love these.
So for $100, you could get
These are my
Bounces.
beaters, basically.
Cool.
Some beaters.
Yeah, my beaters are white 3s. That's a crazy little flex. So sorry about that. But today, another flex. I'm wearing my power phases for the first time. These are actually so fire to me. They were always fire, but now they're more fire that the gray and black pair are coming out.
I don't like those too much.
Exactly. The fact that those are whacked, like the OG colorway law, universal law of OG colorway, like that one's usually the best one.
The first
At
one's
least for
always the best.
easy lines. I think that's something they do on purpose.
Because of the turtle doves.
Turtle
Or
doves.
The 350s. The 750s.
The gray 350s are like the top 350. You could say.
V2?
Oh no, I'm thinking about the 750.
750.
Those,
Yeah.
So that's the OG of that line.
Yeah, those are classic. I still
Right.
want those.
Right. So this is the OG of this power phase.
And then the 700s.
And then the 700 OG colorway is, we'll see in November in person how fire it is, right?
Yeah.
So I got a pair.
A month away now. Pretty much October right now. We're going to get those shipped out in a month. That's going to be a cool.
Yo, let us know in the comments if you guys copped any
700s.
700s.
WaveRunners.
And that's a crazy cop, right? That was a crazy drop.
Yeah, how crazy was it just on a random Saturday when you're out with your girl, like, you know, getting a little lemonade iced tea.
Yeah.
All of a sudden,
Kanye.
all of a sudden Wexler, for me, I saw Wexler's tweet, like,
Yeah.
yo, easy supply. And he just had like the little waves on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And then you click on it and it's like, well, actually, my phone was charging.
Okay.
And when I got it back, I got all these messages. People
Where
like,
were
"Did
you
cop?
when
Did
the
you-"
700 dropped? Please leave that in the comments. Where were you? This day is actually, it's going to be very
The
memorable.
day that live in infamy.
Yeah.
The 700 drop.
Yeah.
My phone was charging, unfortunately. Like, the worst case scenario for anything.
Damn.
I didn't have my phone on me.
That's
So it was
scary.
charging, and when I got it back, like, I got all these messages from my friends. You had hit me up, I think, like, yo, did you cop? And I was like, cop what? And then my other homie was like, did you cop? And I was like, what the fuck?
That's the worst thing you want to come back to your phone to.
And
like 4 different hype beasts telling you, did you cop? Did you cop? Did you cop?
I'm like, oh, shit, what? Easy Mafia's tweets were like there. And then, but the craziest thing was that I went to the page, and they were still there. They were still sitting. So I was like, are you talking about these like little 7?
Oh, you even went back after seeing it in stock. He still went back to text about it, and it's crazy. So my shit, the way I found out the 700 drop. So I was like randomly going through like StockX emails. So at that time I had access to my StockX email, which I now don't. So sponsored by StockX, you guys took my fucking email. But anyways, like the last day I had access to it, I remember I was just checking that shit, and then out of nowhere, there's I don't even know if I can say this. There's an email from fucking Josh Luber to the company, and he's like, 700's about to drop or something, and he just puts the link to Easy Supply, and I was like, what the fuck, about to drop? Or restocked or something, and just the link. And I was just like, what the fuck, alright, let me just click this link. And it was the 700s there, it was the page of the 700. And I was like, what the fuck, is this shit out already? I was tripping so hard, because I was like, did these drop already and they're just restocking? Like, how are they like still sitting? So I was like, what the fuck? And then I get a snap message from an engineer at StockX, and he's asking me if I copped.
Yeah.
And I replied to him with a picture of my computer, like of the shoes literally in the cart, and I'm just staring at it, right? So I just show him a picture of that shit sitting in my cart, and then he replies like immediately of him doing the same shit. Like, we're both staring at it in our cart.
Yeah.
And why was there so much confusion? Because there was like, it just dropped suddenly, right?
Oh, yeah. On a Saturday.
On a Saturday. They kept that low key. Even Easy Mafia didn't know shit.
Yeah.
That was another thing that was weird.
Yeah. There was no real build up, like, hey, releasing in 2 months. Like, everybody, like, get ready, get mentally prepared, or...
Yeah. And then what was sick, what I seriously liked about the drop, like the marketing, there was marketing though. But the marketing happened during and right after. So like, once the shoes sold out, then Kim got the green light from Kanye and Wexler to snap herself with the shoes. And that was crazy, right? It was just like, oh shit. Because we just literally had one photo of it too. And supposedly that photo on the product page for the 700 was Kim's actual pair, which is why it looked so small.
Size 4.
Yeah, and it was like a small girl size, so it was like Kim's pair. That was the only pair that existed supposedly. I don't know, but yeah. So it looked weird. It looked weird. Like it looks better now on feed on other people.
Like. Well,
we still don't.
There's a lot of good pictures. Right?
There's good pictures, but what was cool
no
was
one
like
knew it was boosting.
No one knew there was boost. It did say it had boost, but that's when people found out.
Did you see the pictures of the bottom part of the shoe? You can kind of see the boost in a little bit. And there's like
I saw like a weird picture of all the pieces separated. I haven't seen.
Nah, that was a new picture.
Yeah,
like the bottom of the shoe.
You can
It
see
looks like a runner shoe,
it.
but there's like a little parts where you can see the boost in, which is kind of cool. Yeah. And then they were allowing people to cancel their orders.
And then
it
it's such a crazy drop.
They're like, hey, if you want to cancel, like cancel, but you only get one chance. And then they restocked only in the UK.
All those canceled pairs went to the UK.
Yeah. So, but now there's pictures of a new one.
Yeah, so that's insane, right? So that drop was crazy. That's like the last we heard of the new brother, the 700. The mature, low-key brother that doesn't care about hype. He does his own shit. To me, it's like they're brothers.
With the V2s and the V1s.
Yeah, or like with the 350, 750. So we finally met like one of the brothers that's in between. He's the 700.
Yeah.
And he just does his own shit, right? He doesn't give a fuck about shit. That's why I like him.
So then his other brother, I guess.
Yeah. Which one?
The one you don't talk about. His cousin.
So this was homie. There's a new colorway that Kanye's been rocking. So thank you, Kanye. I feel everybody that copped the 700s should thank Kanye for his marketing work right now. Because he's literally single-handedly raising the price of the 700s right now.
He's been spotted in those a lot, right?
He's been rocking those so much. Thank you, Kanye. Thank you.
And Virgil. We saw Virgil rock those in New York Fashion Week.
Finally, Kanye sent out the pairs to the influencers, so now they can rock it and share it and do whatever business deal they have. Feel me? But yeah, they got the Off-White approval. You can't really talk shit no more. You could, but
they're putting in the work.
Yeah, they're putting in the work. So yeah, there's like a new colorway that I've dubbed the Seafoam, and I've just read right now that he was in fucking Van Nuys.
It didn't say what he was doing there.
It's tripping me out. Van Nuys is just the porn industry, though, right?
Yeah.
So 700s spotted in Van Nuys in a porno industry neighborhood.
At the Van Nuys airport. Maybe.
This one should have been called the WaveRunner just because it looks more aquatic to me. You get me? Like, this is the actual WaveRunner colorway, possibly. Not really.
I like these, man. I really like these.
Woo! You see? Thank you, Kanye. it's so much easier for us to just be like, yeah, these shits is sick.
I like these.
Yeah.
I like the different color palette, like the more softer tones.
This is like the pastel WaveRunner.
Yeah.
Like the pastel aquatic WaveRunner.
They're fly, man.
Right? They're fire.
I wonder when these come out. Like, they haven't.
These are crazy.
There's been a dry spell of Yeezys.
Oh my god. You guys, please put a thumbs up or a comment right now if you guys have been feeling lately dry throat or like your throat's parched. It's because there's a Yeezy drought. There's been no Yeezy news for like what, a month or two? Like a solid month.
Exactly.
No one's talking about the Confirmed app. I opened the Confirmed app the other day. The last drop was that art collab shit, and that was like a long time ago.
Yeah.
So
November though. Hopefully this dry spell gets lifted pretty soon.
This drought, you guys, there's a nasty drought. And the thing is, we know there's so much product, right? We know there's a lot of shoes lined up.
We have there's a lot of dope shoes gonna come out though, to be honest.
In a short span of time.
Yeah,
I think that's why they're causing the drought.
Back-to-back hitters.
It's gonna be like fucking new Yeezy, new Pharrell, new fucking Pharrell, new Yeezy, new Yeezy, new Yeezy. End the year on some like
the Off-Whites. Off-White Jordans. Those are gonna be fucking hot.
It's the new look. It's a new trend that's been planned, and the marketing's already done.
It opens up new possibilities for your wardrobe. You know what I'm saying?
It's just another opportunity to look fire.
You might throw on something different. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. You might actually go for a walk.
You might throw on like a tank top. You know, I don't know.
Hey.
Show us your little, you know.
The hashtag 700 outfit challenge, because even Kanye's trying to crack the code. He's not there yet. He's not there yet. He's trying to crack the code, but he knows he can do it. He got scary close with the green hoodie, with the now I have to have that picture. Yeah. But it's the green hoodie with the like the denim jacket over it. Ooh, got scary close. Got scary close. Yeah, he got scary close that time.
Got scary.
Yeah. But yeah, fire colorway.
Cool.
Talk shit about him in the comments. I don't know. If you don't like him, talk shit about him. Let's have some dialogue about the 700s. Let's get ready. Since there's a drought, let's make our own fucking hype, at least in the comments section.
People are, it's the most divisive shoe.
Yeah, there's a civil war with the 700 right here. Yeah.
Whose side are you on?
Yeah, I like it, man. I fuck with it.
So, a hard transition to the next story.
Yeah.
This was kind of funky. It's kind of interesting.
Very funky.
Funky.
Yeah.
So, story number 2, Adidas global director of marketing for their basketball
NCAA.
Joe Gatto
Yeah.
was arrested.
Joe or Jim, but yeah.
So this dude who works with like the college teams to promote Adidas got straight up locked up from the feds. The feds cracked down.
Okay.
So apparently there's certain things you can't do when it comes to student athletes and such.
So like that scene in Wolf of Wall Street,
Which
when the cops come in at the end, like trying to like shut the whole shit down, and they're just walking in like grabbing papers, and like some fool walks in with like a badge or some shit, and he just infiltrates the office. That's happening at Adidas right now.
Whoa. Something like that.
Maybe it was like through email or like.
I don't. Maybe they went to his office and were like, "You need to come with us."
Yeah. No, because some fool got locked up in like Florida. One fool got locked up in another state.
It was
and
like
they
a
all
little
got
raid.
locked. Yeah, it was like a raid.
It reminded me of like that FIFA shit. Remember the FIFA corporate, like the organization,
the bribes and shit.
Yeah, it's similar.
Yeah, it's similar to that. Basically, sports and bribes and illegal activity
Goes hand in hand.
Some fools got caught. Some fools playing Molly Percocet outside. So sponsored by Future.
Sponsored by the remix.
Yeah.
So it's very like, that's how the background game goes. You know what I mean? Like the hands behind the scenes of all this like sports.
And these are legit people, right? So what that tells me is kind of like that's just how it works, though.
The game.
Like it's illegal, but that's really how the moves are
how
made.
the game goes. So basically, what they were doing is like trying to get these like young like high school athletes to take bribes so they would go to like Adidas sponsored colleges.
Which I still don't get, but apparently there's schools that are just like reserved for Adidas equipment and gear and stuff.
Yeah.
So they were trying to get like dope ass students to go to these Adidas sponsored schools, right?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they would promise them like, hey, here's like 100,000 we're gonna give out to you, but you gotta promise us you're gonna go to this school. And then they were even saying like, oh, if you get into the NBA, like you're gonna sign a deal with us.
Yeah.
So getting them really early on. There was like a story of LeBron getting like a Hummer when he was like 17, like just a brand new Hummer. Yeah. So he must have dealt with a lot of that shit because
he might like still be contractually binded to companies from when he was 18 or something.
It's very possible.
Like that's kind of what this exposed, right?
Yeah. So there's a movie also that you can check out that kind of goes into this type of like NC college, like recruiters, college, like bribery stuff. Mm-hmm. The He Got Game, the Spike Lee movie with Denzel and Ray Allen, which is a fucking dope movie, and that's a big part of the movie. Like his son, his name's Jesus. He's trying to get recruited by all these colleges, and they tell him like, hey, come here and like go to our school, and they like bribe him, and like they even bribe him with some like chicks and stuff like that. So this ain't really new. It's like old stuff, but they finally, for one reason or another, finally cracked down. Maybe if you want to go even deeper, like maybe somebody didn't get their cut and was like, hey, I'm gonna expose these cats, because everybody kind of knew this. But maybe something happened or somebody didn't get paid right, so they were like, all right, we're just gonna crack
these
down.
are the names, these are the rules.
And even Nike's like involved too. Yeah, obviously, like they're all gonna play.
There was like a bribe war, like they were betting like who could bribe the most money, right? It was Nike and Adidas. So shit, arrest Nike too.
They're investigating some other people.
Yeah. Now like people on both sides are getting blocked up.
So
coaches from schools and shit.
It's a big little system, money going around. You know?
It's a lot of money around, y'all.
It's a lot of money exchanging hands, favor for a favor.
Try to get in between that money.
That's some real money.
Not to get locked up though. Crazy story, or maybe not that crazy, but the shoe sold out. Right, so it's that crazy. It's enough to sell out. Parley and Adidas just released an unexpected prime knit sneaker. So that's cool, right? We're talking about unexpected drops.
Yeah.
That's like a few days ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think these sold faster in the 700s.
Yeah.
People were more convinced that the Parley EQTs were like a good shoe. They sold out pretty quickly.
Honestly, I saw them and I liked them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like I saw this.
Boost.
It doesn't have boost, and that's why I didn't go for it.
But they're still pretty good.
But they look fire.
They came out of nowhere. I remember seeing the notification somewhere, but I was like, what? And by the time I thought about it, they were already gone.
Mm.
But yeah, the Parley, the whole ocean like gimmick, I guess it's cool.
Yeah, like I mean, yeah, it's like I don't give a fuck really.
But the oceans?
Like I care.
A lot of water.
I like water and shit, right? But like, it's not a gimmick that will get me to like be hyped about a product, right? It's like I care, but it's not like.
And they're less rare now than they used to.
Yeah.
The first parlays were super rare.
That's true. That's true. But yeah, the EQTs. I saw the story and I looked at them and they looked fire, but I really didn't think they would sell out.
Right.
And also like, they don't have boost, so I was just like, eh.
I missed the Mastermind drop though. Those look kind of cool. The Mastermind EQT, maybe 317s.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I would have got those, but yeah, there's always drops.
That's another thing. There's always drops, dude. It always seems like shit's limited, but damn, there's some limited shit coming out tomorrow.
Every week is some shit coming out.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm glad they sold out though. It's cool that Adidas did this another Parley style, you know. Another Parley silhouette, yeah.
I want to see the Parley NMDs though.
That's next.
Oh, that's coming out.
Cool.
Alright, let's transition to the next story.
I like that we announced our transition.
Let's
transition now.
Okay, now we're going to switch topics.
Yeah. So let's not transition subtly. Let's speak about it. Fuck. We'll let that loud ass fucking car be the transition.
Every time there's a loud ass car, that's a transition.
Yeah.
So this next one, makes, you know, there's a lot of things that are scary in the sneaker game. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Woo!
Oh fuck.
Oh, it's
another
serious.
Another knife point story?
Yeah, well this is similar.
Uh-huh.
Well, not similar in like you might die, but so a shoe consignment store randomly closed and didn't pay out their customers. A consignment shop. Could you imagine we take all these shoes?
Oh fuck no, dude. I don't want to imagine that shit.
But that's what happened to some folks.
Woo-hoo-hoo.
They took like their shit, like, oh, I got these like these power phases and these turtle doves. Like, can you guys flip these?
Yeah.
And then you call in a week and they're like, nah, the store's closed. I'm like, what do you mean the store's closed? Click. When you go and the shop's locked. That's what happened with this this store called. We're not exposing them because like they obviously got exposed already, pound for pound.
Nah, let's expose these motherfuckers.
Right. That's what we're supposed to do.
Let's not snitch on them.
Yeah. We don't snitch, y'all, so we ain't even gonna say.
We ain't gonna tell you where. It might be Riff, it might be.
Shit, dude. It's like, it's fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's something really fucked up that you just did. Because one, it's like, I was thinking these sneakers, dude, are kind of like Bitcoins.
Whoa.
Not in value.
Or
actually, I don't know. Who knows? Maybe, I don't know what's more valuable, right? It depends on what year you're asking. I don't know.
They're Bitcoin as in like assets?
Like, they're Bitcoin as in like, these shits were so hard to get. Like, you had to work for this shit. And then you're not only worked to get it, you also have to work with patience to hold that thing for a long time. So it's like these fuckers were holding like all these items that were hard to get.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather you jack my money straight up, my cash, than to jack my shoes that I like live through each drop. Each one has its own story. Like, fuck, dude. Like, you stole some valuable shit, but, like, it also has, like, some sentimental, like, work and pride behind it.
Some cats are just like, I'll make that up, you know, fuck that.
Yeah.
Work overtime.
Like, how are you gonna just go, like, you can't get your shit for retail again? Like, you fucked that up. Like, you ruined that for people, literally. You turned that crazy, like, bond and relationship with the shoes and all that shit and just stole it.
You took it away and just threw it away, wasted it. Like, you really wasted it.
Yeah, you really, really fucked up. People's time, money,
their passion. It makes you like get salty on the game. Like, that's why I should have got out this game, you know? Like, I should have listened to my mom. Like, why am I buying this?
Yeah, it makes you have an existential crisis. Yeah. It's like, damn. But again, that happened. It's like, fuck. It's like that Enron scheme.
Oh, what the fuck? The financial crisis.
Enron. It's like everyone was investing in Enron because the numbers and everything, like, there was so much trust, essentially.
Right, yeah.
Everyone was saying, like, yeah, look at the reports. This shit's making hella money, 100% revenue increase every year.
Yeah.
This is how all my past clients have made money. Like, I'm going to tell you the same stock pick.
Yeah.
So everyone was putting their shit in Enron, right? So it's not too close, but there's a trust, right? It's like, oh, I'm putting my shoes in your consignment shop because I know the game, I know these shoes have value, I know they're going to sell. The last fucking thing on my mind that the data doesn't even indicate whatsoever is that I'm going to put my shit here and I'm literally going to end up with zero. That's the last possible thing that could possibly happen. And that's what happened with Enron and with Pound for Pound, you fuckers.
Pound for Pound, the Enron of consignment shop.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. I like that one. That's
Morgan Stanley. Oh.
Yeah, it's the Enron of fucking consignment shops.
It was all bullshit.
Yeah, essentially, like, I don't know, maybe something happened.
I went to the Pound for Pound store.
Did you?
Yeah.
Where the fuck is this store?
Well, I went to the one here in LA, by the West Side Pavilion, like on the west side. I went with my homie, because he took his shoes.
Oh,
he took his shoes there, and he told me that they had sold them. They had sold his shoes, but they didn't really, like, tell him. So he had to, like, check the site. Like, he would always check the site.
Oh.
And he was like, hey, my shoes aren't on the site no more. And then he would call them, and they'd be like, oh, yeah, we actually sold those shoes. So he was always telling me, like, damn, why do I have to call them? Like, they should tell me right away and tell me, like, to go get my money. So he had a few pairs of shoes there. They sold. And then he told me that he went to go get his check, and then the check bounced. He went to the bank, and they were like, yo, this shit ain't got no funds. So there's, like, there was some...
Did he ever get his money?
He did, luckily.
He fucking had to work for it.
Yeah,
though.
he took out his shoes, and he had to, like,
really,
really,
he
like,
just left.
be
He
on
got
it.
his shoes.
Yeah. He was like, nah, I'm gonna take them somewhere else. I think he was doing Flight Club at the end, though. That's probably a little more trustworthy. But it's just like mismanagement. Like, I bet, like, if you don't have money in your account, like, if you're giving people checks for their shoes, like, there was some financial, like, like Enron. Like, your accounts aren't in balance. Like, you owe people, and like, when it came time to pay, this dude was paying bills with, like, people's shoe money. So he couldn't, and he was just like, nah, we're gonna just shut down. And this dude's literally in hiding. Like, they're looking for the owner of these Pound for Pound shops.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing their booth at SneakerCon too, Pound for Pound.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so they're trying to get in the game, but left a black eye on the game, man.
You caused a little controversy in the game.
Yeah.
Trying to do something, like, profitable, like, your ass is in hiding in the game now. Like, the game got you in hiding somehow.
The game got you hidden. Like,
you never know how shit turns out.
This dude's like Saddam and shit.
Yeah.
Dude's in the little hole.
They're about to find this Pound for Pound food in, like, a little tunnel and shit.
Yeah.
A little, like,
with some Yeezys.
Yeah.
Found him.
Like, everything's all dusty except he has some fresh kick stuff. Like, hey, motherfucker, those are my shoes.
Yeah, get his ass out of there.
Yeah.
Hey, where's all the money? Yeah, Yeah, people reporting like $1,700, $1,000. They owe me like $1,500.
They owed racks like
A
everywhere.
lot of folks, and they had a lot of stores like Phoenix, LA.
Damn,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's the worst, man. That's why I'm sponsored by StockX. Suck it. No.
StockX and
Yeah, that's why those companies are kind of cooler. Like, you know, they take. It's kind of like a consignment shop. I don't know.
It is.
I think it's better.
It's
Consignment shops take like 20%, but they price your shit way high.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
StockX and Goat is more of like what people are kind of willing to pay, like a better market thing. But Flight Club, if you take these like turtle doves, they'll probably put them for like 2,600 or something, and they might sell actually. So they kind of do deserve their cut too. But you run that risk of like they might steal your shit. And
Yeah, you're
disappear.
dealing with like just regular store owners. I don't know. I feel like a tech company is way more liable and not trying to fuck around like that. You feel me? I feel that way, but it could happen anywhere, right? You might get stabbed on Craigslist selling it on your own.
Watch episode 1.
Yeah, watch
For our
episode
discussion
1
on
for tips on how to avoid that. I don't think we give tips, actually. Just avoid
Just
it.
don't use Craigslist.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say that on every episode. All right. Any more thoughts on that?
I just feel bad for the dude in a way.
For the owner?
Like he's hiding now with a shitload of sneakers, not knowing where to go.
They're going to Mexico. Fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're close to the border.
Yeah, it's like, what do you have in this truck?
No.
Yeah.
I'm on his way.
It's like they're fucking up all these zebras to see if there's drugs inside. He's like, no! Trying to see if the boost is cocaine or some shit.
Like, fuck.
Yeah. I don't know. That's fucked up though for the game itself.
Yeah.
It's crazy to find out that this can happen. You know, this is just something no one ever thought you'd ever see. I didn't think I'd see a consignment shop like jack people.
You?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's not cool.
Yeah, whatever.
Be careful out there.
Yeah, the NSA has tools to find this dude, so it's all good.
Yeah. So that was the top stories on Daily Hype this week. Make sure to get your copy.
Pretty good week. It's all right. It's pretty interesting, right?
The FBI stuff is pretty hectic.
People getting locked up in the shoe game right now. Everybody get out the game.
It's a crazy
The
game.
game is hot right now. If you jack some shoes, keep it low right now.
Yeah, like even like you could consider that like the top of the game. There's risk.
That's
You know?
the tippy top of the sneaker game.
And the
Okay. So that's
You know?
beautiful.
I guess that's
actually
our
beautiful.
theme for this one.
Mhm.
Crimes in the sneaker game.
Crime in the sneaker game. Yeah, to the tippy top where fucking racks are being like laundered. To the bottom where some fool got jacked for one pair of fucking Jordans.
Yeah.
To Jordan making moves.
There's always
Crazy,
schemes out
crazy.
there. There's always schemes out there.
There's a lot of schemes in the game. Don't think it's all about waiting in line, selling some shit, or flipping some. Like, there's a lot of paper in the actual game.
In the game. So, and with that being said, have a hype week.
Have a hype week, you guys. Stay out of trouble. Don't be offering racks to these basketball players, at least right now.
Keep it low key. Peace.